I'm Carol Boardman and welcome to today's Perfect 10. 10 questions, 10 points, 10 minutes, Monday to Friday, every week. Think of me as a daily personal trainer for your brain, complete with puzzles to educate, entertain and irritate, all in equal measure. Coming up, I've got another 10 questions worth another 10 points towards your weekly total of 50. Right, make sure you subscribe, follow and like to get the next episode as soon as it drops. And don't forget to head on over to our socials for even more Perfect 10 content. Just search for @Perfect10Carol on Facebook, Instagram and TikTok. Now, before we get to today's Perfect 10, let's take a look at the anagram I left you with at the end of yesterday's show. I asked, which high-kicking Hollywood actor is an anagram of B. Ulcer? And it was, of course, the legendary Bruce Lee. That was for fun though. Now let's start playing for points. No points for the anagram, as you know. If you haven't scored a perfect 10 yet, maybe, just maybe, today will be your day. So, are you ready? Then here we go. Question 1, your starter for a perfect 10. Triskaidekaphobia is a phobia of what? Hopefully that will get you a nice easy point on your scorecard straight off the bat today. Don't forget to let me know how you do, because I really do love seeing your scores. And if you haven't already, go to our website, perfect10.uk, to get your free scorecard. Question 2 is hearsay. You're about to hear some sounds which relate to a well-known phrase or saying. So what phrase is hidden in these sounds?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the magic show, where I have attempted to educate my elderly dog into pulling a rabbit from a hat.
Say what you hear. What phrase is hidden in that clip? Remember though, there's no time limit on Perfect 10, so you can stop, you can pause, you can go back whenever you like. Question 3 now, and it's time for Carol lateral thinking and my favourite, numbers. But can you solve this number problem? A theatre performance is scheduled for every third day. What's the maximum number of performances that can take place over a 25-day period? Well, you know me, I love a little bit of quick maths. Grab a pen and a piece of paper if it helps and work it out. It's not difficult, but it's a really good way to keep your mind active and working. You really can get a point here and get the right answer. Time to put your memory to the test now, so listen up and listen good. Question to follow. And today we're backstage waiting for a very important guest.
Okay, the VIP will be arriving in dressing room 3 in 10 minutes. Have we got everything on the list?
Yes, we've got 5 bottles of chilled water, 5 bottles of lukewarm water, 5 bottles of hot water, 2 peanut butter sandwiches, strawberry ice cream, vanilla ice cream, pistachio ice cream, 4 jars of pickles, 3 kittens, 2 peeled bananas and 1 potted peace lily.
Okay, I hope you were listening, because here comes the question. How many kittens were on the celebrities list? Well, I wonder who that celebrity was. Sounds like backstage at This Morning to me. Did you manage to retain that nugget of information? Find out after I give you the final question. Questions 5, 6 and 7 are all part of the frivolous, familiar and fun set of questions, testing your knowledge about the everyday. Here is question 5. Which car manufacturer sports a logo that features a red cross and a green snake? Moving on to question 6. What other name was the chocolate bar Snickers known as in the UK? Question 7 is all about the small screen. Wernham Hogg is the fictional location of which sitcom? For question 8, you just need to change one letter to find a whole new word with a whole new meaning. It's called one in, one out. Which letter can you change in the word moister? M-O-I-S-T-E-R, to get a member of a criminal gang. Is that perfect 10 score heading your way today? I hope it is, because question 9 is here. Time for I know this, because I'm sure you've got the answer in that brain of yours somewhere, so try this. Platypus and echidnas are the only known mammals that can do what? Very odd creatures, But what can they do that no other mammal on the planet can? And would you just look, here we are at question 10, and it's time for the daily riddle. What is in seasons, seconds, centuries, and minutes, but not in decades, years, or days? Long-time listeners will recognise this kind of riddle by now. What answer am I looking for here? And there it was, Thursday's Perfect 10. That wasn't so bad, was it? Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss tomorrow's questions. And if you want to entertain, educate and irritate me, send me what you've got to @Perfect10Carol on Facebook, Instagram and TikTok. And who knows, it might end up flummoxing the entire Perfect 10 family. 10 questions, 10 points, 10 minutes. But did you score a Perfect 10 today? Let's hear the answers. Question 1, I started with, triskaidekaphobia is a phobia of what? And the answer is, it's a phobia about the number 13. According to Time magazine, millions of people are at the mercy of this extreme aversion, including famous horror writer Stephen King. Question 2 was hearsay. I asked you which phrase was hidden in these sounds.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Magic Show, where I have attempted to educate my elderly dog.
Say what you hear. And the answer was, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Well done if you found the answer to that. Quite tricky hearsay. And if you were miles off, please let me know by sending me a message on the Perfect 10 Facebook or Instagram. If it makes you feel any better, someone at Perfect 10 HQ thought this one was as daft as a dog. Yeah, yes, that old saying. We often get it wrong ourselves. Question 3 was this. A theatre performance is scheduled for every third day. What's the maximum number of performances that can take place over a 25-day period? And the answer is 9 performances. We would have a performance the very first day, and then every third day after that, giving 8 more performances until the 25th day. And if you needed a pen and a piece of paper to work it out, then that's absolutely fine. You got to the right answer, and that is the only thing that counts. Question 4 was our memory question, and today we found ourselves backstage. But my question was, how many kittens were on the celebrities list? Well, that very demanding celebrity asked for 3 kittens. Sounds a bit like Dermot O'Leary's dressing room to me. Doesn't really, Dermot. Sorry, that was just a joke. Into our run of 3 frivolous, familiar and fun questions now. Question 5 was, which car manufacturer sports a logo that features a red cross and a green snake? And the answer is Alfa Romeo. The Alfa Romeo logo pays homage to its birthplace, Milan. The left side with the cross comes from the Milanese coat of arms, while the right side, the snake, comes from the former rulers of Milan, the Visconti family's crest. Question 6. What other name was the chocolate bar Snickers known as in the UK? The answer is it was called the Marathon Bar before it became known as the Snickers. Question 7. Wernham Hogg is the fictional location of which sitcom? And the answer is The Office. Yes, Wernham Hogg was the name of the paper manufacturers overseen by David Brent in the classic and very funny sitcom. Question 8 was 1 in, 1 out. Which letter can you change in the word moister to get a member of a criminal gang? Well, change the letter I for a letter B to get a mobster, M-O-B-S-T-E-R. Question 9 was, I know this, but did you? I asked. Platypus and echidnas are the only known mammals that can do what? Well, believe it or not, they are the only mammals that can lay eggs. Yes, it's true. And they all live in Australia. They're what's known in the scientific community as monotremes. And finally, question 10. What is in seasons, seconds, centuries and minutes, but not in decades, years or days? Did you get it? Well, the answer is the letter N. And And there you have it. That was today's Perfect 10. How did you do? Let me know, please. I love to hear how all of our Perfect 10ers are getting along. If a Perfect 10 eluded you today, then please come back tomorrow for the final show of the week. Remember to subscribe to the podcast if you haven't already done so, and follow us on YouTube and across our social media channels so you don't miss out on any of our daily episodes or any of our exclusive Perfect 10 social media content. I'll be back tomorrow with 10 more questions, but before I say goodbye, I'll leave you with today's anagram. Which fruit is an anagram of plain pipe? Plain, P-L-A-N-E, pipe, P-I-P-E. Join us tomorrow for the answer to that and 10 more tricky puzzles and riddles designed to educate, entertain, and irritate you. I'm Carol Vorderman. That was my Perfect 10. I hope you have a perfect day.